Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Excessive Drez here with some more medieval Dynasty. Um, Today we are going to work on a little bit more spring, get everything functioning before we transition over to the summer season. We are on day 11 of our save of spring, so we're doing pretty well. Imagine if I did like a 3 or 4 day, I would never have this done. But, that's okay. We'll go back to the management screen here. If you look, my food, my water, and my wood demands are doing great. Um, I manually added in some water. Um, so I have everybody working. I have Batilda here. She is working as the lumberjack producing wood. Go look at the woodshed here, which our woodshed is producing 24 logs a day, 27 sticks a day, 24 firewood a day. And we're producing 6 planks a day. So not bad. And she's working at 100%. So the firewood, we need 120, if I remember correctly, which 6 firewood gives us roughly that, because yeah. So 6 firewood gives us exactly that, actually. Because the firewood is 5 wood, times 4 is 20, times 6 is 120. So we're making just barely enough firewood. And that's okay, because we don't want to get big stockpiles of stuff right now. I'd rather have the big stockpiles of sticks and logs so we can build our village and our buildings. Planks I'm making because I'll need them later, and I also need them for buckets, which we're making in the workshop. We're actually only making half a bucket a day because I only need a bucket of water every 2 days, because buckets of water are um, 25 times 10 things of water, so 250 per bucket. And, I need 120 a day, so, roughly a bucket every 2 days, which I also have my well producing at a bucket of water every 2 days. So that should keep my water exactly on par. I'm not making any extra stuff because right now I don't want to focus on too many planks. I don't want to fill up on buckets. I can build, let's see, I can build the kitchen, but I only have room for one more building. Right, so I could build the kitchen, but everything I can cook at the kitchen right now, because I don't have cabbages, I can just cook at my fireplace. So I'm not going to worry about the kitchen. I'd rather wait until we get the smithy, and we're only 20 production points away from the smithy. I'd rather have that than the kitchen, because I can only get, like I said, one more building until summer. I think once I get to summer, I increase my building cap again. Now, if I didn't have 200% buildings, I could only have 5 buildings right now. So just imagine that. I like the 200%. Um, so I think we'll work on the smithy, and after we get the smithy in place, I'll move the craftsman from working in the workshop to working in the smithy, and I can just handle the buckets manually. Um, we do have the Renega's quest to finish. I have found. Oh, you know what? I planned on doing this in the summer, but I'm going to go ahead and fix it now. We're going to go down to customize game. So I can change these at any time. So what I'm going to do is take off. I've never had take off the stamina, so I can't sprint all over the countryside. Hunger and thirst, so now I have to eat. I'm concerned about the unlimited carry weight. I think We'll try it with it off and see if, because I'm a hoarder of things. Oof, those are good. That's good. Right, so let's see what I am now. So I'm at, oh, I didn't save the settings. Settings, let's go back into it. Nope, not settings, custom game. Take off the stamina thirst. I think that's everything. Alright. We will accept these changes. Now, see, I'm really overburdened. I'm carrying 98.48 out of 61 kilograms. And the only reason I have 61 kilograms is because I found a pouch, which gives me 6, and a backpack, which gives me 20. So I get an extra 26, and I'm still carrying way too much stuff. These logs weigh a ton. This is 2 iron shovels. Oh. Like, I can't even move. So, hold on. Let me put the unlimited carry weight back on. And then I gotta save it. I keep forgetting that it's just not automatic. And then I'll dump some stuff off in the shed here. Alright, so I'm using a copper knife. I'll need the sickle. I'm not gonna, I can put that in there. I'm gonna keep the flatbread. I don't need the seeds on me. Don't need the fur. Gotta keep my arrows. I can get rid of both these iron shovels. Let's go ahead and put those both over there. So I have an iron knife when my copper knife breaks, so okay. The logs, I can put those over there. That can go in the food. Potions, I'm gonna sell. Meat, put the salt in there. I haven't unlocked using salt yet. Don't need 30 pounds of rocks, so I like to keep at least, so I'll keep 2 rocks on me at all times when I don't have unlimited carry weight, because most of the basic tools like your hammer and like they take 2 stone, and it's just easier to have them on hand than thin sticks. Right, that way I can make at least 1 basic tool. I'll keep the stone pickaxe. The straw doesn't weigh a whole lot, like 25 of them weighs a pound, so I'll just keep the straw. Torches weigh half a pound. We'll get rid of those. I'm going to sell the berries. That's that. I'm going to sell the fabric, and we'll put the spear over there. Now I'm down to 32, so that's much better there. And I found a new bow, so I'm going to sell this one here, because I also have a long bow. So I'm going to sell this stolen bow, so, you know, I can just get rid of it. Alright, so let's equip this bow. I'll sell that one. Let's put this in 5, because that's actually what I wanted to do as well. And I do need some rocks and stuff. So we'll just harvest these rocks real quick. And then the first thing I will try to unlock is a better pickaxe, so we can hit up the mine. Right. Don't know if I haven't been paying attention or cutting any limestone. Alright. I'll just make one. Logs for pickaxes. And that's why I carry a log, I guess. I don't know. I'm not too far away. I have another pickaxe in the storage here. And pickaxe. Here we go. We'll finish off those rocks. Guess I could have. I think I did. So this is those rocks that I'm harvesting now. These is where you can get limestone. There you go. See, I got some limestone out of it. And limestone is the insulation for your stone houses, which we're not ready to make yet. All right, these rocks are right here. And yep, we'll put the stone in here. Maybe what I will do is show you guys where the mine is, so when we do unlock the blacksmith, we can go ahead with that, start getting copper and tin. Well, copper really. What did I say? Just 50. My brain went on hibernation time. All right. So to get to the mine from our village, bring up the map. We go almost due north. It's like right here where the marker is, just north of Branica. I mean, it's literally right outside. You can see it. So let's go over there. Before we do, let me get a log. I can make a pickaxe. Actually, I might need 2 pickaxes. So let's see. We got 28 logs. I'll make 2 pickaxes. It takes 4 stone. Of course it does, not 2, huh? So I need to get 8. And I should be able to make 2 pickaxes now. There we go. Now again, I won't be able to carry all the loot and stuff that I used to be able to, because I'm sitting at currently. Oh, I'm on infinity. Dress. All right. The whole point was to turn off unlimited carry weight. And now I'm a little over half full of stuff. Money doesn't weigh anything, so you can hold as much of that as you want. I have 109 plantains, but that's only 1 pound, so that's okay. And there's stuff I'm going to be selling. Just create a rye, doesn't weigh anything because it's a quest item. Alright, so now we'll go over there. I've got a couple stone pickaxes, so when they break, I can replace them. I don't know how much of the ore I'll be able to grab. And now I can't sprint all the way across the river and through the woods, so I have to be a little bit more circumspect in my explorations. And I'll have to invest in, like, stamina stuff. You know, having it all turned off turns the game into, like, super easy mode. But I did, like I said, I did it at the beginning so I could get our village set up and running. And now I can just go back into having to worry about it. That way I can also use some of the features that they've added to the game since I started playing to compensate for some of the issues. Like, they added backpacks and pouches and donkeys and stuff to help increase your carry weight. Oh, look, here's a cart. Oh no, it's an abandoned camp. Even better. Oh, torch, look at this. Oh man. So the problem is I came across this and I'm gonna grab all this stuff and be overweight by the time I get back. Let's see, here's a backpack. I can sell that. I'm keeping the bags because they're awesome. There's a free water skin. Anyway, yeah, so they added backpacks and they added donkeys to help with the carry weight. You have skills that give you some carry weight. As well as reducing the stamina cost of certain things. Don't see anything by this overturned wagon. Alright, looks like I got everything here. Alright, so I'll probably turn notifications off so they're not popping up in my videos. Anyway, moving on. So, yeah, with unlimited carry weight, it defeats the purpose of the backpacks and the donkeys and the horses. Well, the horses help you get around faster, but they can also help with carry weight. But then getting saddlebags and stuff like that increases their carry weight. It's kind of pointless. So we'll make use of all the features. But if you see up in the distance over there, there's the cave I was talking about. This one isn't guarded by a bear. A lot of them are. They have bears around them. But this one usually seems pretty safe. I have come across like a bandit camp right up the road here. So there might be one that spawns around the cave, but there's no cave. I mean, there's no bandits right now, so we're okay. So there's different types of ore in this mine. We got a copper deposit and the tin deposit and the salt. And I don't need salt right now because I can't use it. I don't really necessarily need the tin right now because that's for the bronze stuff. But when I get the blacksmith, I can start working on copper. So let's go ahead and grab some copper. Don't know how much I'll be able to carry. Alright, let's see. Because I'm also going to be getting rocks while I'm doing it, so I can carry 9 more. Usually what I do is I'll drop the stone off. I don't really need it. Alright, so... But we're still okay. We're not too overburdened. Alright. And we'll grab this deposit right here. It's pretty big, the little mine. I think they're all laid out the same. Right, I think all the mines are laid out the same. So, if you know one mine, you know all of them. Maybe. Alright, I'm well over halfway burdened. Yeah, it looks like Right, you come here, and there should be a path that goes around there. Then you come out back up here and work your way back out there. So it will take me forever to run back at this rate. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go right outside the mine entrance here. And bring up my inventory. Yeah, see, I got 27 stone. Gonna drop 25 of it. And that won't expire. That should stay there. I'm slightly overburdened still, but that's okay because I'm gonna come over here, Baranica, and sell some of the stuff I have on me anyway. Oh, I have not spoken about these guys. These are kind of new to me. You'll find one near almost every village. They will take you to other towns, but it's really expensive depending on how far away it is. Like if I want to go from here to Hornica, which is on the other side of the map, 570 gold. Right now, it's not cost effective for me to take those trips. Maybe once I'm rolling in the money, it'd be better, but right now, that's not an option.
A newcomer. Only the best products here.
I'm gonna keep the bag, sell you this bow. For 35 coins. Okay, not too bad. Gotta keep. Oh, well, I can sell you this. My people don't need to get boozed up. I'll sell you this potion of stamina. I'll even sell you the potion of health because it gives you 50 more health, but it just increases your limit by 50. It doesn't actually give you the 50 health. So you still have to top off the 50 health, so I'm okay with not worrying about that. I can sell this simple backpack because it's not as good as the backpack I have, and that's 100 gold. And I have just enough straw for a house. I'll sell these berries and this wool fabric because I can't use wool for a long time. All right, we actually did pretty well. We have 3,000 coins on us right now, so we're not poor by any means. It's just still not effective.
Hello there.
To use those cart guys.
Goodbye.
The transport. Now, I mentioned a wife. So, I don't know if I've discussed this yet, but it's called Medieval Dynasty. So, you're supposed to, get old and pass your business and farm over to your child, which you need a wife to do. Usually, because you can't get wives from the general populace anymore, you have to, marry one of the workers from your village, or you can just seduce them before moving them in. Either way, but it's got to be, one of those. So you might as well put them to work. But once they get pregnant, as soon as they have that child, they're no longer able to work for a few years while the child grows up. So, you'll have this worker that can't work. So you got to consider that as a thing too. So you have to worry about, you need men and women, but you're eventually going to develop holes in your workforce because the women are going to get pregnant and be unable to work. So that means more houses and more people. Oh, I broke my copper knife. That's okay because we knew that was going to happen. I have an iron knife backup. Out of stamina. That's what water dancer's good for. And we're back. I will cook up the meat while I'm here, because I need not to. So I could go up to the hunter's cabin and make dried meat, but it's actually one food less than roasted meat, so I might as well just cook. I guess I could go back to the mine, get some more copper. Now, the thing is, like, it only lasts one season. Once I take everything out of it, I can't get more until the next season. So, if I'm manually mining it, I can't get any more. Have I gotten those girls? I don't remember. That don't seem familiar to me. I have noticed that some things are just popping up that, like, I found some carts in places that I thought I'd walked before. So maybe they spawn on the, like, days. So I know I didn't do this one because there's a plank here and a sack. Alright, so this is nice, a free plank. Some beetroot seeds. And a lot of people, salt that. A lot of people, like, do a challenge of, they don't buy anything, right? So they won't buy seeds. They might have to buy fertilizer because that's hard to find enough of. So, like at the beginning, but they try not to buy stuff. So they just survive off of what seeds and whatever they can find in the wild. It's really slow going, especially because there's one of the story quests that requires you to have a certain number of seeds of, I think it's 4 different, well, actually going to come here and we're going to call this episode. What we did today was, I showed you where the mine was, we did some mining, we talked about the season and what we're going to do, and tomorrow, for the next episode, I think we'll just continue with the mining. I don't know if I'm ready to go to the next season yet. I want to see how my water is doing. If my water ends up being fine, then we'll move on to the next season. Otherwise, I'll have to tweak it until I get it right. And maybe, hopefully, we'll craft enough stuff to unlock smithing. So, anyway, with that being said, this is Drez. We're out. Peace.